Joe's buddy Matt, who hands down had the best booth of the whole convention. This guy goes to every convention I've ever been to, no matter what side of the country it is. He's always there, and he has the best stuff. Take a look for yourself.
So here you go. I'm telling you, you wish you got to do this. He didn't let me go behind his booth and check this stuff out. Close. So up top, we got a control deck for Rob the Robot. They're selling the consoles. They got all the colors, but I already have the gold one, so I don't need it. Look at that guy right there. Boom. Pretty sweet. And we got all these graded games. Look at California Raisins.
Like
Zelda.
I finally
First print run of Super Mario 3.
Oh, you did sell it? Yeah.
Kickmaster. Super Metroid. Ooh, Bandai Golf. It's a weird one to have. Mega Man Gun Hack. Rad Racer 2. One game sucks. He's out. Here's just his random throwaway shit.
All the Mega Man's Game Boy in a lot. I got charged $112. I was like, that's a steal. Yeah, just hard time.
It's hard for me to not buy a Legend of Zelda. And I'm in his way. I'm in his way.
When I saw it, I was like,
Grab this whole stack.
right.
Big old stack of sealed.
All sealed Super Nintendo games.
Woohoo! 2 hands. Nice and careful. 2 hands. And then here's this guy. Unfortunately, he won't be going home with me. He already mentioned what it might cost, and yeah.
The insane sale number.
Thank God I'm sober. Would entertain the notion, possibly. Top loader in a box, dog bone. There you go. We're seeing that at the store.
Matt, do you keep anything at your house? Like keep anything for personal
collection at all?
This is just
From my
Well, I know that.
Stacker.
No one's gonna pay $6.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2. Gargoyles Quest 2.
Do you keep any games that seal?
So up close, here's what
I don't know. You get the.
when they grade it and seal it. I don't know if you can look, see it in here, but the number has like this hologram, which is really cool. Boom. Oh shit. Crusader Ascenti.
Oh yeah. I remember when I bought RC from you and I talked about the same thing. This is actually, it's pretty
Here, you want something cool?
Yes.
That I'm.
That was a trick question. This must be good. Oh,
Okay, but this is not what. This is cool.
oh, we're coming around to see this. I know what it is.
Guy wrote off to Nintendo and asked about Arkanoid. Has not missed Nintendo, but for production right now. Their production facility, and because they can't produce all the games at once, so they try to produce. It's possible that some stores still have an Arkanoid in stock for With regards to your inquiry, Arkanoid does not come with controllers.
Interesting.
Yep.
There's the controller right there. Does that say special
Signed by
controller inside?
a customer service representative from Nintendo being idiots back in the day. That's great.
He said back in the day. What's the date on that?
March 26, 1990. Before I was even born.
Before he was born. That's back when people wrote letters.
Yes.
We call that back in the day.
It's awesome. Not only does he have, he's got tons of commons, he's got the mid-range games, he's got the hidden gem heavy hitters, then he's got the unattainable insane things like the in-box stadium events, WADA graded, all kinds of sealed, original, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all that stuff. He's got these mega rare Game Boy games, the Spud ones, those are like $400-$600. His booth is fantastic. I spent the most time there. I never got sick of just staring at all the stuff he had. Yes, I did buy a lot of things from him, as I have in past conventions, but I really want to stress, whenever you go to convention, this guy's always there. Hit up his booth. Good prices, super good guy. His whole team is great. We hung out with them the whole weekend. What's happening, guys? Thanks. Not to mention, he has the giant Mario statue, which unfortunately was out of back in the day gamers price range for sure. Plus it wouldn't fit in the car. So once the convention doors opened, everyone started piling in, and that's when the fun began, because got to meet up with tons of my friends, tons of new friends. That's the best part of these conventions. Obviously, everybody says that, and it's a fact. I am not going to go through and name everyone, because I'm bound to forget someone, and then I'm going to be an ass, because, you know, I sit there and talk to you for 20, 30 minutes, and then I didn't mention you in my video. But, you know, here's the picture. This is right when it opened. Everybody started piling in. It was real hard to get a group picture because everybody was beelining to buy games, and I can't blame them. But this is the best one we got. After the picture, everyone went their separate ways, or at least they went a separate way from me, because I spent 2 hours trying to find a group of like 20 people. And in that whole time, I could never find a single one of them, until we made our way over to the cafeteria later by the beer line. Of course, there everybody was, met up, got to chatting again for a while. Everybody's talking about their scores. We shot some intros for each other.
What's happening YouTube? Linda, aka the Gamer Girl here, and you're watching Back in the Day Gamer.
He sucks.
So let's get into the second best part of the convention, the pickups, the video games, what you really want to see. Let's start off with the Super Nintendo, because for Friday I've only got one, and that is Might and Magic. This is a title that I have never played. I'm a big Might and Magic kind of fan, so I figured it was only $25. I probably wheeled and dealed a couple bucks off of it, but I was happy to get that one in my collection. I never see it. I want to show you this right here. I bought this before I bought any games. The doors just opened. This guy had this real cool 3D printing booth, everything he was selling. I'm a Pac-Man fan. I see this from a mile away. I go running up to the guy. I'm like, what is that? I have to have it. He's like, oh, you like that? So, it's the ghost chasing Pac-Man, right? Turn Pac-Man around when he eats his power pellet. Boom! How awesome is that? So, before it even moved, had to have it. Once it did that, I was completely sold. And he literally says, he's like, I probably won't even sell it. I want too much for it. I said, well, how much do you want? He's like, oh, I want 50 bucks. I had a $50 bill sticking in front of his face before he could even finish saying he wanted 50 bucks for it. So, I am super happy to have this. I don't know what my favorite pickup of the convention is, but it might be this. I really, really like this. Nintendo-wise, alright. Got to talk with John Riggs for a little while. He's a really cool guy, a lot taller than he seems on the videos. He had a table full of hacks. Joe and Captain Algebra, I think they got the wrestling one. But I picked up Burger Time hack, Bob's Burgers. Now, I am not a huge Burger Time fan. I think that game's pretty tough, but I love Bob's Burgers, so I had to have this one. Riggs is super cool. Got him to sign it for me. Chatted for a while. Really, really nice guy. Of course, you watch his channel. It's huge. If you don't, you should. Then we've got Adventures of Lolo 2. This was my second heaviest hitter of the lot. Casino Kid 2. Won't talk about how much that was. Got my third copy of Clash of Demon Head. 2 times I've bought it before. It doesn't work. It's an awesome game. I gotta have it. So, third time's a charm, right? Got Digger T Rock, The Legend of the Lost City. This game is not great. I bought my first stupid brain fart double, Harlem Globetrotters. Now, if I would have done my Midwest Gaming Classic video, Harlem Globetrotters is right there. I forgot that I didn't have it because I still haven't played it. Ice Climber. Nope, I didn't buy it at Midwest. Got it at Too Many Games Now. Got a good deal on that one too. This was a semi-hitter game. Kiwi Craze. This game is not terrible. You know, the graphics and whatnot never turned me on, but need it for my collection. I got it from Matt, Joe's buddy, in a lot. Gave me a good deal. I never see it around, so I snagged her up. Another game I got in that collection with Kiwi Craze and Casino Kid 2 is Monster Truck Rally. Now this game is real bad. Real bad. I got this one for $3. Rollerball. You didn't see many comments for $3. No, no, no. And since I'm nearly at 500, I don't see many comments that I even need. So picking one up for $3 is a steal. Aside from only getting one Super Nintendo game, I only got one Sega Genesis game. But it's a good one, and it's a heavy hitter. Alicia Dragoon. Been wanting this one for a long, long time, since Pat the NES Punk's video on it. And you know what? I actually met Pat the NES Punk as well. But that's a story for part 2 of this video, because that was on the next day. Last 4 games I picked up at the convention are Master System titles. I only get Master System games complete in box, so they're few and far between. I've got 2 good ones here. This one I thought was a good one, Paperboy. It is the best visual 8-bit version of the game, but the Master System controls are squirrely and make it a lot more difficult than the NES. Then we've got a game that should be fantastic, but it's not, Vigilante. Whoa, this thing is broken. Oh my god, the fighting mechanics are brutal. I've wanted that game for so long. Man, so disappointed. But I got a good deal on it. Good deal on all these. These 2 were like $20, $25 each, but they are good games. Zillion 1 and Zillion 2. Now, I haven't played either of these since way back in the day. You know, I don't know if I've ever even played 2, but I used to play 1 with my buddy, and I was a big fan of it, so had to get the set. That there is everything I'm going to show you from Thursday and Friday at Too Many Games 2019. The other things are in that pile all the way over there, and I got them on the next day. So I'm going to show them to you in the next video. Once again, I had a great time hanging out there. I got to shoot the next video yet and whatnot, but the convention was a great time. I want to thank everybody that I talked to and hung out with for making it an even better weekend. Aside from buying all these cool video games, I really want to thank the guy that made my new favorite desktop thing over here. You're going to be seeing that in like all my videos from now on, once I clean all these games off my desk. So thanks for tuning into my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll be seeing you soon with the rest of my Too Many Games 2019 pickups. But until next time, YouTube, keep it retro!